This is why the narcissist continues to fail miserably. Because too arrogant? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Today's topic is a fascinating one. Why the narcissist continues to lose. Take a moment to think about that. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe and share. It really helps us out. So, let's dive in. In a narcissistic relationship, the narcissist is always trying to win. They see it as a competition, and they want to come out on top at any cost. And those costs, they were your time, energy, love, empathy, money, health, and even your support system. You paid a big price being in that narcissistic relationship. Now we understand that narcissists don't deserve a second of our time. Once we've identified who they are, we go no contact and block them out of our lives. But why do they continue to lose? Because their manipulation tactics only work as long as you're in the dark. Once you see through their games, their power over you crumbles. Stay tuned as we explore this deeper and uncover the reasons behind their perpetual losses. And remember, you have the power to reclaim your life. Let's get started. They kept you feeling worthless and unsure of yourself. They never wanted you to see who they really were or believe in your unworth. They just wanted you to be their constant apologizer, listener, and unpaid helper. They dished out punishment whenever they felt like it. The narcissist took you for granted, just like they do with everyone in their lives, their kids, parents, siblings, partners, neighbors, colleagues, and business associates. They always overestimate their importance and think the world revolves around them, expecting everyone to boost whatever story they're pushing. That's why getting out of these relationships is so tough. They make you think you need them, but the truth is they needed you. They created a story that you couldn't live without them and kept you stuck in a cycle of devaluation and trauma. Narcissists are master manipulators, slowly and methodically dishing out their abuse. But remember, their cycle will continue without you. This cycle starts with the love bombing stage, where everything seems perfect, but it's all fake. Then comes the devaluation stage, where you're stuck in a fog, trying to get back to those initial good times, but only getting small doses of affection to keep you hooked. Finally, the relationship ends, either because you left or they discarded you. Either way, my heart goes out to you, because spending even one more minute in such a relationship is too long. Then there's the Hoover stage, where they try to suck you back in. Never fall for Hoover. It just means the narcissist is running low on people to manipulate, or they want to see if you've moved on and figured them out. They want to test if you're still under their spell. Don't let them back in. This toxic cycle will keep spinning, but you don't have to be a part of it anymore. When I say unfortunately, I mean it's sad this cycle exists at all. I wish no one had to go through it. But if you were in it, like I was, I hope you're now on the path to healing and moving toward indifference. Indifference means you don't care about the narcissist or any toxic people from that time. They are out of your life, and you're better for it. Narcissists are their own worst enemies. They ruin every relationship they touch because they thrive on lies and manipulation. They make people believe their fake persona. That's why adult children of narcissists often cut ties. They see what a healthy relationship looks like and realize they never had it growing up. Narcissistic parents, whether it was your mom, dad, or both, didn't show real love because they're incapable of it. They have no empathy and only care about using and destroying others. They take your time, money, and energy, and they ruin relationships just because they can. That's what they did to you, and that's what they did to me. But now we know better, and we protect ourselves from their toxic behavior. Why does the narcissist ultimately lose? Because their past always catches up with them. It's not going to be a dramatic downfall like in the movies, but more like a quiet realization. Picture this. They're on a plane, their phone dies, and for once, they have no distractions. They're stuck with their thoughts, and they realize that the best thing that ever happened to them, you got away. Not only did you escape, but you also healed and started thriving. You did what most people can't. You rebuilt your life after the chaos. You were in that toxic relationship, and it almost broke you, but it didn't. You found your way out, slowed down, and took a hard look at all your relationships. You let go of the toxic ones, and maybe some people revealed their true colors and left on their own. You found peace. You sleep in if you want, go to bed when you please, and no longer have someone constantly demanding your time and energy. You don't have to deal with an endless to-do list for someone who's ungrateful and entitled. Now you've slowed your life down, protected yourself, and set boundaries. You can say no, which is incredibly powerful. Saying no to others means saying yes to yourself. But back then, you couldn't say no because you were caught in the cycle, trying to get back to the good times at the start of the relationship. But that was just a facade. The narcissist was mirroring what you wanted to see, pretending to be what you desired to make you fall for them, knowing all along they couldn't truly love you. Another reason narcissists keep losing is because eventually people see through them. They can only sabotage so many relationships before it catches up with them. When they move on to new victims, they often find these new people don't have your level of empathy or love. Sometimes they even end up with another toxic person who plays them at their own game. The narcissist thinks they can leave a trail of destruction without anyone catching on. But they're wrong. You figured it out, and now you're part of a community that understands. If you're wondering about the new victim, remember it's not all sunshine and rainbows for them. They probably got the fake love bombing at first, but once the narcissist got their hooks in, it's the same cycle all over again. This new person might never realize what's happening, because not everyone figures out the narcissistic abuse cycle and heals from it like you did. They might be stuck in the same fog you were, feeling like they can't live without the narcissist, not knowing how to get out. But you broke free. You did the hard work. You journaled, meditated, saw therapists, watched videos, read books, and took time to heal. Each day, it got a little easier, and the path to healing became clearer. You healed old wounds, and slowly, the light at the end of the tunnel became more apparent. You realized what you needed to do to move forward and reclaim your life. You needed to stay away from these people, especially the narcissist. That's why I always suggest blocking them. I know it's not easy, but if you can, it will be one of the best decisions you ever make. Maybe today is the day you take that step. You think, you know what is right. I've been waiting, but I feel strong enough now. When you decide to block them, just do it. No explanations, no defenses. Just hit that magic button and block them. And once you do, don't look back. We need to learn from the past, but live in the present. Blocking the narcissist and focusing on your healing is crucial. Healing isn't a straight path. It takes time and patience. But eventually, you will heal. When you fully commit to this process, you'll realize that moving away from the narcissist was the best decision you ever made. You'll reach a point where all the sleepless nights, weight changes, and broken relationships are behind you. You'll be living a life of peace and abundance, with the power to make your own choices and set boundaries. While you're healing and building a better life, the narcissist is doing nothing constructive. They're just continuing their cycle of abuse, collecting new relationships, and trying to take as much as they can from others. Narcissists are like hoarders. They hoard relationships and people's lives, leaving destruction in their wake without a second thought. But that's not your concern anymore. Your focus is on your own well-being and living a life free from their toxicity. Sometimes, the narcissist will compare their past and current sources of supply. Remember, you're not just supply. You're a beautiful, bright, shining light. But the narcissist doesn't see you that way. To them, you're just supply. They'll look at what you did for them and compare it to what the current person is doing, and they'll realize, wow, I really messed up. I let go of the best thing I ever had. Every narcissistic relationship has an expiration date. I know it, the narcissist knows it, and now you know it too. Back then, you didn't understand narcissism because it's not something you're taught in school. You wouldn't expect someone you're in a relationship with to try to tear you down. But now, we know that not everyone has good intentions. Not everyone thinks the way you do, and narcissists certainly don't have anyone's best interests at heart except their own. That's why they move on to new supply, and people often think the narcissist is living their best life. that that's not true. When they move on, they're just latching onto someone new who might be toxic themselves, someone who hasn't healed, or someone who, like you once were, is unaware of how widespread narcissism is. Remember what I shared with you. Narcissists continue to lose control because they inevitably sabotage everything they touch. They won't stop because they believe no one will ever figure them out, that they won't be held accountable, and that they can do whatever they want. They see life as a game where they can use, abuse, and manipulate others. That's why they go around taking unsuspecting people's time, money, energy, effort, and love. The narcissist doesn't care about anyone but themselves. This is why they destroy every relationship they're in. It's why the relationship you had with them fell apart. And it's why their new relationship will eventually implode as well. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. God bless you, and know that I care about each and every one of you. Don't forget to check the link in the description for a free book and to schedule a one-on-one consultation. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are on the planet. Take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.